Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here, playing Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chains. We have obviously a new update with a new character coming in for the Carnival. It's Amon, the Dojima guy. If I don't know if I'm saying it right, but at least is how I read it. But before that, I have a huge announcement. I actually made a Discord server. There's been a lot of people who ask me if I have Discord server or something like that, and I've always said that I don't have it. I was very lazy to actually do it, but then I was like, I actually kind of, like talking with people when I'm on the stream or something like that. So I was like, maybe it would be fun to just talk to people as well on the Discord throughout the day, or we can share our gacha pools or whatever, stuff like that. So you can obviously join it. There's a link in the description. So it would be fun, I think, if we can talk. If you really want to talk to me or talk to other people who play gacha games or like Tokyo Ghoul, Girls Online, or JJK, whatever, you can join and we can talk to each other as well. So, other than this, let's get into the review of the new Amon. So, I know some people told me already in the comments as well as on the stream where we been summoning. If you haven't seen the video where I was summoning, it was insane luck. You should definitely check it out if you like videos with pools, because that was insane video. But this guy was initially much better, as I hear from the CEA players. It's a region, CEA. So on their region, he was initially extremely broken, but now he actually got nerfed. And if I'm not wrong, his ability here, let me deals savage damage equal to 440% of attack to the target. Savage additional deals 20% damage of damage dealt. So if I'm not wrong, he had like 540% here, not 440. So he got a little bit nerfed, and a lot of people said that he went a little bit down over whatever was before this. But I still felt like he's okay character, not bad. He's maybe even he's kind of broken, but not broken to an extent as, for example, like someone like Ayato. Okay, let's get into his passive skills. When your turn starts, deal 100% of attack preemptive damage to all enemies and apply the impaired effect to the target for 3 turns. So basically, it's kind of again this stuff like passive AoE damage that we have on Ayato. Mostly like the most known passive skill is on Ayato that he does on this turn start. So Amon does the same stuff. He's probably gonna be played in the CCG obviously team, because he's a CCG character, as well as he's got some CCG stuff there going on. We'll see it later a little bit, but obviously he's like an Ayato for CCG in terms of this passive ability that starts with doing damage. So preemptive increases this damage by 25% if the enemy HP is above 70%. So if enemies full, you're gonna get additional damage. Impaired, max HP reduced by 8% and block chance reduced by 5%. Again, not bad here. 8% decrease, as well as no reducing block chance is not that like insane. I think this one is more important here. Like it's okay. This one is okay. I think this one is very good. 25% for 70%. So it's basically, if you're starting first, you're always getting this one. And hopefully, maybe if you're not using any AoE damage as well on your team, you could get this 25% a few rounds, or possibly at least. But this, I feel like this is okay, very good. Not extremely like broken. This is 100% only, so it's okay. As well as just doing some reducing of the HP, it's not bad. First star, when battle starts, grant self 2 stacks of Vigorous. Grant self an extra stack of Vigorous for every allied CCG character on the field. So basically, there's three other CCG characters possibly in your team. So he gets 3 more stacks. For each stack of Vigorous you possess, reduce defense of all enemies by 5%. So it's really good. It can stack up to, let's say, like 20, more than 20%, depending on how many CCG characters you're using. So it could be really good. It's not that bad. Vigorous increases attack by 4% and reduces damage taken by 4%. So again, this is very good for him. He increases his attack 4% with only 1 stack. So if you get 2 stacks here, it's 8% as well as 8% damage taken. And as well, you will get even more if you have CCG. For example, so you're using, let's say, 2 Arimas, Akira, and Amon. So he himself gets 8-8. Then 2 Arimas give him an 8-8, 16-16. And then 1 Akira is gonna give him as well 20% here for both of them. So this is very good. As well as you're gonna reduce their defense. I still feel like this guy is still very good, extremely strong as well, but maybe not as broken to an extent as he was before. Because like every person who I heard talking about Amon previously, before the nerf, he was extremely broken. They said he's extremely broken even on like 0 stars. No stars needed for him. He was extremely broken there. But now he's kind of, I think 1 star is essential basically. Without 1 star, you only having this passive, and this one gives you extremely big buffs for you and your just enemies, as debuffs for the enemies as well. So that's a huge buff you need. So first star definitely essential if you want to go for this guy. Applying weak reduces the target's max HP by 10% for 2 turns. Oh, it's okay. Immune your character to debuffs that reduce related stats. When an enemy CCG character deals damage to enemies with more than 70% HP, increase the basic stats of all ally CCG characters by 5% for 1 turn. This kind of only 5%. I don't know about this. It feels not bad. At least you're getting something. It's good that we can like immune your character to debuffs. That's very good. That reduces the related stats. So this immunity is very good. But this buff, like only 5%, is not that good. Maybe if it was like 10%, then we could talk about this. But again, and as well, there's like this thing about having a 70% HP. It's obviously if the enemy has no 70 HP, it becomes a little bit useless in that sense. So like after maybe 1 turn, if you used your Arima, the yellow one who's doing the AoE damage, and he like crit or something, and he made them at least drop to like 50%, and then this is just useless to you. I feel like this is not really good, but this one immune to your character's debuffs and reduce the related stats is very good, I think, here. But as well, like this is not bad. Like 5%, at least it's something, right? So I don't feel like this is really good, but immunity here, again, extremely good, but this one, not really. So 1 star, definitely needed. Hopefully, if you're very lucky, you can go for 3 star. That would be very helpful for you. But I still feel like 1 star is definitely needed here. 3 star is not that good. I think if you're going for 3 star is only because of this stuff. This like buff of the basic stats for 5% is not that big of a deal. But immunity, really good. So if you're trying to go all in maybe on Amon and you really like the character, then you can try to go for this 3 star and try get your immunity there. Remove all your debuffs after the power burst. Again, oh, it's good. It's good. It's good enough. So overally, what I think about Amon is I think he's still pretty decent. He's not beyond broken or anything like that. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Akira. He's definitely not like uh, the same character, but uh, there's some similarities between them. I feel like he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be played in CCG for sure. Uh, but maybe it depends on whatever. If we're getting a CCG support soon, if we're getting CCG support, maybe CCG support actually will overtake Amon's place in the CCG team. But for now, I think if you're using Akira to Arimas and Amon, you're gonna good to go. And I think CCG is still pretty strong with like having all four of those characters. But it's very expensive again. Two of those characters are paid to win almost, and other two is just Carnival characters. So it's a very expensive team, but you definitely can use them in your CCG team right now if you want to try it. But I think he will require you having a big investment to do more damage uh, in here, especially like at least one start here needed for sure for him to work. For at least like try to play him in the team. I think one star is definitely needed. 3 star if you're very lucky, and hopefully you are, obviously. But other than this, thanks a lot for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hopefully, if you wanted to join again the Discord, it's this. The link is gonna be in the description again. You can join it. We can talk if you want to talk to me, or you can find a friend for you to maybe have fun with in the gacha games, or show them your pools, everything that like that. Uh, Again, it's your choice. I'm not saying you should join it, but other than this, again, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one.